Project Mugetsu. This is a game that's been very hyped up in the past couple months. This is gonna be the Bleach game of Roblox, according to some people. They have announced earlier this month that the game is gonna be dropping within the next week or so. You can watch some of this guy's gameplay of the video. This, I think it's a staff member on the team releasing a showcase of the of one of their specs, one of their movesets they got right here. Now the title of this video is Project Mugetsu doomed to fail? Something like that, right? And you know what I mean? I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm gonna look at you dead in the eyes and tell you it. Probably. All right, listen, bro. I'm not a hater. I don't have stakes in the game failing. These guys are not my ops. Like I'm not out here to put the game down. But I'm just like, based off what I've observed with this game, it has all the signs, the signals of a game that's doomed to fail. I'm looking through the sneak peeks here. I'm looking through all the animations, the models. Like it looks pretty cool. If you go through the gameplay they show us, like the game looks okay, right? But like, you can't ignore the fact that this game has been delayed for like damn near 6 months now. We're a quarter into 2023 right now. The game was supposed to release back in 2022. Like, what's going on here, man? What is the biggest factor to these games dying, huh? It's the lack of updates, right? Once the game releases. This game couldn't even release on time, right? If the game can't release on time, how are updates going to consistently release on time? You know what I mean? Very good example of this is this game right here. This game is very similar to Project Slayers. Look at this. Update 1. You're telling me the game has had one update, bro? This game released like during the summer of last year, has had one update. The game release had like 100k people. One update. You're kidding me, right? Another factor we see for games that usually end up dying a lot are how the devs move in the Discord server. Are they like, how do I say, unserious? Like we had this guy talking about, it's Mugetsu, you add a K, you get shot to your face. Like what the hell are you talking about, bro? Like brother, it's a Roblox game, but I don't know what you're on about. And dropping this hilarious ass Lil Durk video into their announcements, like, you know what I mean? This is the announcements. This should be like important topics, as it says right here. Why are you dropping the Lil Durk video onto important topics, man? I'm saying like the devs look kind of unserious to me, despite this being a game that got delayed like 6 months. This is some unserious behavior from the dev team. Another clip right here they released. I ain't saying the devs shouldn't have fun, but like, come on, man. This is a pretty like big deal. You're dropping the game to thousands of people. It should be. What the hell is this quality, man? It's been delayed like 6 months, man. You gotta start moving with urgency. Like, come on, man. People are waiting for this game. The expectations are high. If you don't fulfill the expectations, the game is gonna die. These are some Roblox anime guns. You gotta be a little more self-aware than this, man. I'm not hating on how these guys are moving, but I'm just saying that this is usually a common factor you see with games that end up dying. A good example with this is being that one game, AUR, that one anime game that was trying to be AVA, right? I made a video a couple months ago talking about how this game will most likely fail because of the same reason I'm seeing it with this game, Project Mugetsu, and I was spot on. The game ended up falling out real quick. I don't see barely any updates coming out, so like, you know what I mean? But let's move on from that, right? The way the devs are moving, the way their attitude towards the game is, it's not gonna be the deciding factor of whether the game is gonna live or die, right? It's two things. One, how the game is on release and how often they update the game afterwards, right? And we can watch some gameplay from one of the devs right here. Like the combat is like, you know, it's flashy, I guess, good animations, but is it really like how it handles, is it really anything different from what we've seen before? I guess there's more movement to it, so that could give it some more like creativity, some uniqueness compared to other games. But it's still like the same 5-hit combo, pop move, 5-hit combo type combat we've seen in a lot of Roblox games. But yeah, it looks nice, but flashiness and visuals don't make the Roblox game. It's all about gameplay and content. But let me give y'all my final thoughts as you watch this gameplay, right? Because it's pretty good to look at, not gonna cap. Like it's like very fluid. It has like a lot of movement to it, so I'm thinking this is gonna be a good in terms of like its PvP. However, how long is it going to take you for you to get to max level? And if it is a 20-30 hour grind, what is the payoff afterwards? What are we going to be able to do afterwards? This is just going to be like some PvP 1v1. That's all you can do once you're max level. Like those, I hate when devs do that, man. Like put more end game content. You can't just leave it as 1v1s and then call it a day. Like GPO has Battle Royale. It has 5v5 modes. Like, come on, man. You gotta start pushing some better content for the players that actually want to put in the time to grind your game. Like, give them some sort of reward. So let's bring it all back together, all right? Is this game doomed to fail? I'm gonna keep saying it's probably gonna fail like sometime within a month, maybe 2 months, right? One, they couldn't even like reach their release date. They weren't even close. Like they said the game was gonna come out like around November, December, right? And it's March, so they weren't even close to their initial release date, right? Which I know game dev is hard, right? But like, come on, man. Don't like hype up your game to be released sometime soon and then it doesn't drop at all. Like that's like the worst thing you do for your game, man. It sets expectations way too high for the community. So when the game drops and it's like mid or it's decent at best, people are not going to be happy. And if you can't drop the game within a reasonable time frame that you set out for yourself, what's stopping y'all from like not dropping any updates afterwards? Which is that's going to kill your game if you don't drop any updates within a timely manner, like how we did Project Slayers. Like the drop off, a 90% drop off in players. Like, come on, man. I understand game dev is hard. I understand people don't have all the time in the world to put into their games, but Roblox does not wait. It does not wait for y'all to have more time to put into your game. They will move on to what's happening next. You know what I mean? They're gonna move on to the next big thing. You can't expect to be able to coast off a game for like 3 months with no updates. Like, listen to me when I say this though. I hope the game succeeds. I hope they're able to put out a lot of content updates. I hope the game is fun, has a lot of stuff to do, man. Because Roblox anime community is dead right now. What's popping off? What can you play right now? Nothing really. I'm praying for the success of this game, but you have to be for real for 1 second, bro. You have to be for real. Like, it's like these guys are not like, these guys aren't trained devs. These guys aren't like senior devs in like game companies, man. These are like 15-year-olds to like 25-year-olds basically, right? Like Gen Z kids making these games. You can't expect the world from these guys, in my opinion. So you can't expect these games to be up to standard or be able to live on for more than like a year. Not even a year, honestly, a month. These games die within the month. Like, it's crazy, man. It happens especially in the Roblox anime community, which I don't like, but it's whatever. Anyway, that's my thoughts. You know what I mean? The game looks good though, so hopefully the game actually releases within the release date they said this time. If it doesn't, then they're cooked, honestly. Anyway, those are my thoughts about the game. Hopefully the game releases within the release date they said this time. If it doesn't, then bro, they're cooked. I don't even know what to say at this point. But I'm assuming like they got their act together. The game's gonna release within a timely manner, within the next week, I guess, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it.